friends, and welcome back to my channel. This week's video is going to be my haul for the month of, I was about to say March. It is April. Well, it is now May. So we're going to talk about everything that I got in April. Yeah, I'm going to call this a better month for me because while there are a lot of volumes stacked over there, I got a good deal on the majority of them, so I feel like I didn't spend as much money. So there's some new series in here, as well as I've got a couple of novels to show you guys at the end. So yeah, grab yourself a cup of coffee, tea, soda, energy drink, whatever you like to drink, and let's go ahead and get into it. So this first one is an ongoing series that I've been enjoying lately. This is Subakicho Lonely Planet Volume 3 by Mika Yamamori. Really cute shoujo series so far. Volume 2 kind of left me off at a point where I was super intrigued to find out more, but they introduced the love rivals and they got on my last nerves, so we shall see. I hope that they're not too big of a thing in this series, honestly, because that'll bring it down for me quite a bit. But yeah, these two, the main kind of love interests, are really cute. This is an age gap series if you haven't heard me talk about this before, so I don't remember exactly how much, but I will put it on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, if you're not comfortable with that trope, I guess, then this one might not be for you. But if you want to try out Mika Yamamori just because she is a pretty popular mangaka in the shoujo community, then I would try out In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. That is a high school shoujo, so you might like that a bit better. I personally haven't read it, but I have heard great things about it. I'm probably going to pick that one up soon. These next two were impulse purchases. I mean, I knew that I wanted to collect this series, but I wasn't planning on doing so until it was further along. But it was the last day of the Barnes & Noble buy one get one 50% off sale, so I was there and I saw them and the impulse kicked in real quick. But luckily it was not disappointing. I love the series so much. Such a cute high school sports shoujo type of thing. Changing gears a little bit, we have Shonen. This is Kaiju number 8, volume 1. I really wanted to pick up the first 2 volumes, but sadly Target didn't have them. And then all the times that I went to Barnes & Noble, they didn't have it either, which was really annoying. Because I read volume 1 and then I wanted to continue, but I just haven't been able to find it. So probably going to order the next few online, but we shall see. This one is kind of an ongoing, relatively popular I was about to say shoujo. Shonen, there we go. A pretty popular shonen series. I was about to do it again. Seriously, my brain today. There are a couple of colored pages in the beginning, which I always really enjoy. Yeah, great, really fun series. I can't wait to pick up more of this one. And I like the spines too on these, by the way, like in all the different colors. I think that'll look really nice on the shelf. These next few are a continuation of a series that I'm currently collecting or trying to finish collecting, and they are volumes 2, 3, 5, and 9 of Nana. Yeah, got all of these. So I'm about, let's see, I have these 4, so I have 7 of the volumes, not necessarily in order. As you can see, there's already a couple of gaps here, but little by little, we will fill the gaps and I will complete this collection. Actually, probably I'm going to read these 2 and then see how it goes from there, because if you watched my volume 1 binge video, then you'll know that volume 1 wasn't necessarily a hit for me. But yeah, we have a the majority of a new series that I got, and this was from a secondhand package, so let me go ahead and get all these up here. Okay, I'm gonna just bring up a few at a time here. This is Snowdrop. You guys have already seen this if you watched my short unboxing of this series. It is a series from like the late 90s to like the early 2000s, so as you can see, like the Tokyo Pop logos are pretty faded on some of these, but I honestly don't really mind. Sorry, I swear my voice is gonna go out. But I've been kind of seeing this series at like a local secondhand bookstore, and I don't know, it intrigued me, but they only have like random volumes, so I saved the search on Mercari, and a bundle of these came up, and I jumped on it because I think it was only like, if I'm remembering correctly, it was like $35 for, let me see, 9 volumes. So I was like, what the heck. It was very much an impulse buy. I didn't really like look into it. I just kind of like flipped through the art of it, and yeah. But luckily I did go ahead and read volume 1, and I'll probably read volume 2. There are a couple gaps that I'm gonna have to fill, but luckily I've been able to find those online, so I just have to order them. Oops. I've just been kind of procrastinating that, and I've been trying not to shop online as much. So this is volume 1. I think the covers are really cool. I feel like it's a little bit of an older style, and I like the vibrant colors on these a lot. This is volume 3. And then I don't have volume 4. This is volume 5. Also don't have volume 6. I think this is probably my favorite cover. I just love like the pink hair with like the little like beads going through it. I think that's so pretty. And then volume 8. This one has like a different texture, and like the flowers here in the background are glossy, so that's interesting. Volume 9. I like how they kind of switch up the colors of the hair between like the same characters. And then this is the last volume that I have, volume 11. This is a 12 volume series, so I only have like, let's see, 1, 2, I only have 3 volumes missing, huh? Okay, so maybe I should just go ahead and get those, but yeah, this is a, I guess you would consider this a shoujo series. All the characters are in high school, but they're not the most like, it's a more grungy series. Like they're not the top students of the class, let me just say that, and they're kind of like the partiers, so yeah, it's got a little bit of more delinquent vibes, if you catch my drift. So we're nearly at the end of all of the manga. Oh, actually, I need to mention this one. This is Aldnoah 0 volume 4. This came as a freebie volume with this bundle. So yeah, I only have volume 4 of this. If you know about this series and would recommend it, let me know. It looks pretty interesting. I did find out that this is the final volume in this series, so it is short. I just don't know if it's like a like side story or anything. Yeah, like I said, I just don't know anything about this series, but if you know something and would like to recommend that, then I'll probably go and pick up the first or the rest of the volumes, which are only 3 of them. And the final manga volume that I got is something that I have been wanting for a while, so I think I have high expectations of this, and just based on like the hype around it, I wouldn't say it's super hyped up, but it's got some good reviews, so I have some high expectations. Anyhow, this is Solanin by Inio Asano. I have been wanting this for so long. This is a one-shot, and it is like, I assume it's an omnibus edition because it's like pretty thick. Yeah, this is one of Inio Asano's one-shot stories, pretty popular one. The edition is really nice. Oops, that's my receipt. It's really nice. It's got like the French flaps, and it's like that matte finish that I really like. So yeah, I'm probably going to be reading this in the month of May, so we shall see what I think about it. I think the art style is pretty cool. So happy that I finally found it though. Like, it was out of stock online, and even like in stores, like all the bookstores I was going to did not have it, so I spotted it and I like grabbed it so quick. But yeah, that is all of the manga, so now I will show you all of the novels that I got. First one is As Good as Dead, the final book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder trilogy. As you can see, all the tabs here, I did already read this, so I have a whole review on this, and you kind of heard me talk about it in the wrap-up, so I won't go and talk about that too much. Awesome book. Oh, awesome book. Okay, and then these two I picked up. These were on like the tables, like the buy one get one 50% off like tables. I guess I'll talk about this one first. I'm currently reading this one. I honestly haven't picked it up in a few days. At least so far, it's not really that interesting. This one, I don't know why I'm willingly putting myself through a supposedly extremely sad book. Like, a lot of people say that this is like one of the saddest books they've ever read, so I'm like bracing myself for it. But up to this point, like, where am I at? I'm 140 pages in, and it's just, I like one of the characters, and yeah, and that's about it. Like, the rest of the characters are kind of like, I don't care for them, so I'm kind of going really slow with this. I haven't picked this up in like 4 days at this point. It kind of feels like one of those things that I have to like force myself to sit down and read it, and like the previous novels that I've been reading, I have not had that feeling at all. So yeah, it's sucky because this had such a great opening line. The way this book opens, it's like, hot dang, like what a way to open up a book. And then it just kind of like, okay, why am I getting into a whole review right now? I will finish this one in May. I will push myself through it and see if it gets any more interesting. But this last one is a very popular one, The Silent Patient. This one does have a movie adaptation, I believe, on Netflix, or maybe it's on a different book, I can't remember. But this book I hear is very, very good as well, like a very shocking read. I like very heavy and just like, yeah, I like heavy reads for whatever reason, and then I just sit there like depressed with life, like for these characters. I don't know why I put myself through that, but yeah. That's everything that I got this month, so let me go ahead and show you the overview. So there we have Tsubakicho, Lonely Planet, Blue Box, Kaiju number 8, Nana, Snowdrop, Alt Noah, Zero, Solanin, and As Good as Dead, If He Had Been With Me, and The Silent Patient. So I feel like that is definitely a good chunk that I got this month, but honestly, it's mostly taken up by this, which I got for a good price, and these two as well. Like, these are, since they're soft covers, they're not super pricey, and then I got one for half the price, so stoked about that. Hopefully you'll be hearing about the few that I haven't already read in May's wrap up. I'm not gonna film anymore today. My brain is like fried. But yeah, let me know what your favorite pickup was in April, And yeah, I will see you guys in next week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Bye guys.